All right, we're doing another experiment. So I talked about it yesterday and a few other times. I want the audio to be loud when I talk now. And the first song that I picked yesterday was from System Shock 2, and it was pretty loud, but when I switched back to the Animal Crossing music, I haven't quite muscle memoried where on the meter it should be. I wanted to apologize to everybody. I always gaslit you guys. I always said that you guys wanted the music to be too loud, but you just wanted it to be heard because you like my music choices so much and that you wish you could actually hear them. So good on to be on the red for talking music. I don't agree with that, but I will work on having it being louder in general. I feel like maybe I was just going too far because the old me would have it like, hold on, I'd have it like here. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Chat was right. It'll take a little bit of adjustment, but together we're gonna be on the same page in due time. But hi everybody. How are you guys doing? I just finished drinking my mocha latte with hardly any sugar. Hardly any. Literally not even a spoonful of sugar. I got a jar, and it was almost empty of the sugar, and it just had a little bit. I put that in, bloop, and then almond milk. That has a little bit of sugar added to it. Not too much, but maybe a little bit more than I realized. And my entire body feels heated now from the inside. But what about you? Are you heated from the inside? What drinks have you drunk? Speaking of heat, thus temperature, I saw my neighbor. We haven't seen our neighbor since the Christmas gathering that we did with the whole neighborhood. We don't get to see him very often because it's so cold lately and that none of us want to be outside for long. And I sometimes think maybe we should just walk over and knock on the door and just come on in and just hang out. But I'm like, no, I'm too shy. I can't do that. But he was already out there and he said hi to us. And we're thinking about doing a campfire sometime soonish. So I really hope that we could do that because I really like our neighbors. And I'm sad that we don't get to see them anymore. Oh, fuck. I should be careful. After they moved a bunch of shit, there's this like... How did I explain it? There's a big, thick cable that's laying on top of my computer tower now, and I can't move it. It's like you gotta do all kinds of adjustments in other places to get other things to move. You know what I mean? Staying warm with the heater. I have only a fan. I never want a heater because my room is always too hot. I feel I'm being gaslit once again because now the temperature's bad again. I mean, it's like, well, this is why. And it's like, ugh. I had hope. I had most hope that things would change. But looks like I'm gonna suffer forever. Sorry, I was adjusting my fan. I'm a little bit late because we were at work. I mean, it's like, do you stream? I'm like, yeah. And it was like 5:40 or something. I mean, he's like, oh shit, we gotta go home. I'm like, yeah. I was kind of like, yeah, I'll just let them realize it. Because I wasn't overly concerned. It's okay if I'm late every now and then. I was a little bit extra late because I decided to eat a little bit of salad. And before I knew it, it was 5:16. I hate being late, but I'm here now. Spent most of the last 2 days sleeping, and I'm cold because I had to do garbage night. Last 2 days sleeping, why are you so tired? I'm coughing because I ate, and because I drank anything. Devil time. Yo, Chainsaw Man chapters be good lately. The site that I was reading it on is kind of like dead. Dante awake? I don't know. I think he's sleeping, but we're gonna activate him soon enough. Because I don't have too much to yap about, I don't think. Although, watch it be an hour of talking before I get to the game. Today I am in a super lethargic state still, much to my surprise. Normally, I'm only like this during, like, art days when I'm just drawing all day. And yesterday, I wasn't drawing much yesterday, but I still felt the effects from Sunday. Sundays when I was doing nothing but art all day, I was, like, kind of super isolated, just, like, drawing nonstop. So I'm like, oh, I guess it's, like, leftover effects from Sunday, so that's why I'm a little bit weird on Monday. And then I told everybody, I would be fine Tuesday. I don't feel fine. I feel... Well, I'm not bad. That's the thing. I don't feel bad. I just don't feel much right now. I'm like... I haven't really been reaching out to my friends or talking to them much. I'm just kind of like reading my manhwas and just kind of chilling and vibing. I would say that I'm in a pretty good headspace, I guess. But I hope that my life energy can come back soon. It was starting to come back yesterday because I skipped 6 p.m. stream time yesterday because I wasn't feeling good. Then I ended up streaming at 12 a.m. And I was a little bit weird and kind of like for a while. But I started like livening it up when I started like being angry about Trigun. I guess that's a good way to jumpstart me, right? Chainsaw Man has been incredible. I want to talk about it, but it's spoilers, right? I can't. Man, all the anime onlys are so far behind. Isn't that movie not even out yet, where they're gonna condense a whole season into a movie and it's gonna suck? That's not even out yet. I'm not sneezing, I'm just coughing. My curse. Definitely coffee is a trigger, but I can't help but drink it. I don't think the matcha's, yeah, actually, so milk triggers it for sure. I haven't been drinking as much milk products lately. And then coffee. I need to stop. I don't have a bad whenever I drink the green tea. No, matcha. Matcha. Well, however you want to summarize the manga, but good point. Like, the arc's not long, but I worry that they're going to cut out, like, little fluff to make it fit into the movie, if that makes sense. Ever hear about the Devil May Cry remake, The Return of Dante? Is it, like, a new rumor going on? Oh, okay. Okay, Cliff. I don't watch anime anymore, not sure why, maybe less time. I'm kind of the same way, sort of, at least when it comes to newer animes. But it's more that, well, I wouldn't say just anime. Content in general I tend to not consume because most of it doesn't really seem like it will appeal to me. Like, it's not even that everything looks bad, although a lot of stuff is bad. I just see a lot of things and I'm like, that's not for me. So I don't really watch or experience much new stuff. If you try to post it, in the Twitch chat, it will censor you, but if you put it in the Discord, it'll work. I'm open-minded to a Devil May Cry remake, I just hope they don't mess it up. Like, they might, like, even if they improve the combat, I would hate if that came at the cost of, like, ruining the atmosphere or something like that. But aside that, I guess I'm open-minded. I don't know. You could put it in the gaming channel. For anybody who doesn't know, I have my own personal little Discord. And if you go into it, there's a thing that you can click and a bot will alert you every time I go live. I'm very sorry about the cough. It's really bad. I promise I'll quit. Virgil, voice actor, will be redoing his lines on that one. Really? Do they want it to actually just sound like normal Virgil now, maybe? Because, like, Nilo Angelo, he has a kind of, like, overly deep, grunty kind of voice, and it's very, like, distorted. So it doesn't sound like Virgil or anything. It just sounds like a totally different thing. Things to talk about, things to talk about. So, I talked about it yesterday. I'm doing some design commissions for, like, VTuber costumes. I got 2 hits already, which I'm very excited about because I like reimagining characters a lot. Hi, Net. And, I don't think I'm, like, the best designer in the whole world, but I feel like I'm okay at least coming up with a concept or idea, right? Like, I see a design and I'm like, I know what hairstyle would look good on you and stuff like that. I feel like I'm okay about that kind of thing. I got a one today, and I already know what hairstyle I want to go for. Outfit-wise, it'll take me a bit to think on it. I want to make sure that I do it right. But I'm kind of excited to get going on that. There was another one that I got for somebody who's in here that I'm kind of already halfway done with. I've already concepted the outfit and everything. I just have to kind of draw it up. But I need to also work on the other commission that I have overdue. And I'm aiming to finish at least 2 of them this weekend. I'm going to try to crack down. Hello, Space Marine. How are you doing? Ugh. See, other stuff. I just saw, I went and looked in the Pumpkin Discord. I guess more people are leaving Platinum. Let me scroll back up. Machina posted it. 5 more Platinum games leads have quit Platinum Games according to Hideki Kamiya's latest YouTube video. Takahisa Taura, the Astral Chain director. Yusuke Miyata, the Bayonetta 3 director. Bayonetta 3 is not good, so that's... Abebe Tenari, Bayonetta Origins director. Kenji Saito, Metal Gear Rising director. Masaki Yamanaka, Anarchy Reigns, and Resident Evil character designer. Anarchy Reigns. Is Anarchy Reigns Platinum, or is that guy just somebody who did that? But that's very telling. It seems like Platinum is kind of like rotten or something for everybody to jump ship like this, assuming that the information is accurate. Don't know what that means, but I'm not overly bent out of shape over it. I can't quite... I'm not gonna call myself like a Platinum fangirl or anything. Platinum has been poorly managed and they basically bled all their talent. It's very unfortunate, but I guess I'm interested to see what happens with Kamiya now. Is he going to make another new studio and then a lot of those people are going to go join it? So for the new Chainsaw Man movie, they're adapted only 14 chapters, so I doubt they will remove anything unless it's shorter than 90 minutes. Then maybe it'll turn out fine. Maybe I was overestimating how long that arc is. Last I heard, Platinum's bean counters wanted to pivot to live service. I did hear about the live service game rumors, and that is most unfortunate, but I do respect those. I respect a lot of them like jumping ship because of that, where they're like, nah, we're not going to put up with this. I think that's kind of what happens with Rocksteady as well, where they're the ones that made the Arkham Asylum games, and that Suicide Squad game sure was interesting looking, huh? And nobody wanted it, and I don't think anybody at that company actually wanted to make the game. I think they were just made to, and now the 2 original creators just kind of jump ship. That seems to always be what happens. A company makes something special, eventually gets too big or gets bought up by a bigger company. Corpo think starts happening too much, and it starts ruining the IPs, and then the original creators just have to bounce, or they get fired. Come on, knock on our door. You want me to knock on your door? Hi, Stevie. How are you doing? Kamiya is already part of a dev team called Clovers. So did it already start? Okay. Kamiya is on Okami 2 right now. He was on the Game Awards. Oh, right. I didn't know I don't think I knew for sure if he was involved with it. I think. I didn't really follow along too closely because I've never been, like, overly interested in Okami. Even though it looks cool and everything for what it is. I assume that he's being contracted, though, by Capcom, right? Capcom owns Okami, right? But I think that's just, like, you know, a temporary thing. Square is such a bitch for making Platinum to work on a live service game. It's so unfortunate. Like, a lot of these live service games fall through, but they keep trying because it's like a gamble. They're addicted to it because if it works out, they can make super mega bucks. Slept all day, we Gucci. I feel like I've slept all day, even though I'm like wide awake. I slept in late, though. I hate how I sleep in late, because then it makes it to where I can't do certain tasks. Because I need to do certain things earlier in the day. But if I'm never awake for early in the day, I can't do them. One thing I need to do is I need to actually, I wanted to mop the house. I don't think I want to vacuum. I'll make somebody else vacuum, and then I'll mop. I want to do that at some point, maybe before or after I exercise today. Hideki Kamiya, director of the original Okami, will be the director of this project from Capcom's own website. I'll post the link to their Okami 2 page. That's pretty cool. I hope he's excited to work on it. I wonder if they are, in fact, doing a new Devil May Cry, like a remake in Devil May Cry 1, I wonder if Kamiya would be involved. They don't necessarily need him to be involved, because Devil May Cry as a series was still fine without him. Like, 3 was really good, and he wasn't involved in that, but Kamiya is good, too. Kamiya did do the first Bayonetta. After he did Devil May Cry 1, then he did Bayonetta, and Bayonetta was good. But he might add more gimmick levels, I don't know, I'm kind of scared. But if I would like if they got him involved, because he did make the original. So on principle alone, he should be involved. It's a matter of, does he even want to be involved? I think I've heard a quote from him saying that he's interested or open-minded to a Devil May Cry remake. That's what I heard. Don't know if that's true. I'm scared. What if they go back to it and they think, like, oh, it being horror is a flaw because, oh, see, this is the Resident Evil, like, roots still in this. We need to make it its own thing and detach it from Resident Evil further. Let's remake Devil May Cry 1 and take all the horror out, or, like, change the atmosphere or something. I'm worried they'll do something like that. Be sad without the original voice actor. Oh, yeah, if they're completely replacing the original voice actor, because, like, they're not having him back for the anime, they might not bring back the original voice for the games either, and that's unfortunate. I could live, though. I think I would be more crushed if they had to change Virgil's voice, because I feel like Virgil's voice is not easy to replicate, because it's all nasally. It's been 12 years since Kamiya directed a game, so it's nice to see. His last game was The Wonderful 101 in 2013. Yeah, he's mostly been just producing, right? I guess he's just gotten old and he's not as interested, or he wants the younger talent to kind of take over. But we'll just have to see, I guess. I wonder what we're gonna get this year, period. I'm curious, like, are we gonna get any new, what do you call it, Res Evil games? Res Evil news? Thank you for the follow. This is fake. This is fake. Like, maybe the news is real. The news, not the news. Maybe the news is real. That they are doing something with Devil May Cry 1 again, but I can promise you that this is like some fake mock image right here. Although, maybe everybody kind of already knows that. Alright, this is so fucking huge. Can things just be normal? Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Image. It's like better to just create a new thing. Image, Devil May Cry. I'm not gonna resize that thing my whole fucking life. It's just that big. Oh wait, it's not that big. Okay. Sorry. This looks terrible. Like, this looks so bad. Why is one eye is lower than the other? Is this AI? Like, it's not an angle. One eye is literally just like lower. It's so stupid looking. The font's all wrong. The graphic design is my passion, is what this fucking looks like. It's so terrible. But I do worry that they'll try to make him look realistic. I really hope they don't do that. I also don't like how their hair looks in like the new Resident Evil engine, the RE engine. It's all gray now instead of that like nice fluffy kind of white. Is anybody in the comments section talking about the fucking lopsided eyes? Okay, wait, somebody said no one's talking about his messed up right eye placement. Why is nobody talking about this? No, it's not an official image. Like, it's... Oh, not that. it is like guaranteed. This, what the hell? This is not, and there's no debate. It's not an official image. The font looks like shit. The face is like lopsided and weird looking. This doesn't look like how they would ever advertise Devil May Cry. This is something that the reboot, like, crew would do. Like, intense dude, chiseled dude looking forward. Like, I don't think Capcom would do this. That's just my thoughts. But that looks horrible, but I doubt it's gonna reflect how the actual, like, remake, if it's real, is. I worry about the music. I would kind of want the music to just be the same. I worry that they'll try to remake it. Like, that remaking it would be better than completely transforming it into something else. Like, I don't want it to sound like Devil May Cry 5, even though I like Devil May Cry 5's music, but I worry that they'll try to remake it and it'll just sound too overproduced and polished and reverby. It won't hit quite the same. But I'm curious how it'll go. Let's see. I don't have much else to talk about other than, I guess, I haven't looked into the new Jurassic Park that's coming out, but I guess the new Jurassic Park is going to do more, like, fake dinosaurs, where it's, like, mutation kind of dinosaurs, where they're not, like, based on, like, anything that ever actually existed. And they kind of did that in the Jurassic World trilogy, where, like, it was like, what if we made a giant raptor? Kind of stuff like that. So, I don't know how I feel about that. But if it at least looks cool, I'm open-minded, if that's true. I heard that they're going to combine it with, like, features of a xenomorph. I could get behind that. I don't think is it actually Jurassic World 4, though? I think they're doing, like, a new trilogy of Jurassic Park, and it's gonna be unconnected to the others. Or if it's connected, maybe it'll be, like, loosely connected. Because Jurassic World is technically connected to, like, the other Jurassic Parks, just a little bit. Jurassic World Rebirth. So they're continuing with the world shit then, huh? I mean, I guess that's fine, but I assume it's like a new trilogy with like a new cast, and if any of the old cast members return, you know, it'll be like little cameos or something, right? So I'm gonna consider it its own thing, but if it's in the hands of the same people who did the other World movies, I don't know if I'm overly interested, because I thought the first one was like really lame, like horrible characters. It's competent as a movie, I guess, but the characters was the worst part of it. And also, like, the overly clean, boring sci-fi look of the park. The first Jurassic Park was nice, because, I mean, it's like motorized, it's like Jeeps on rails and shit like that. Their tech was, like, kind of blocky and very 90s. I liked it. But now Jurassic World is like, no, you're gonna be in hamster balls. You're gonna be in these hamster balls while you go around through the park, and it's just kind of like lame to me. I only saw trailers of the Jurassic World. They never really saw them. Are they worth it? So I haven't seen the ones after the first Jurassic World, but the first Jurassic World, if you want to see a big budget dinosaur movie, and you just want to see like a spectacle, you'll get a spectacle, all right. But if you're there for a good cast and characters that you like, you will not get it with that movie. Unfortunately, that was what was good about all three of the original Jurassic Park movies. Even the third one, I like Jurassic Park 3, even though it's like kind of like a B movie randomly. Like it's like a lower budget B movie compared to the other two. But they all have good casts. I like them all. Whereas in Worlds, they're very unappealing. The kid characters were the worst. They were actually insufferable. Like, I hated them a lot. And they have a big focus in the movie, too. Directed by Gareth Edwards, the guy who did Godzilla 2014. Is that the one that has the guy from Breaking Bad? Wait. Yeah. Hi, King. How are you? Scarlett Johansson versus an H.R. Giger-inspired dinosaur. I feel like that's something that you're unironically very excited about in like a perverted kind of way. You know what I mean? I don't mean to call you out, comma. I call you out because we're friends. Boolean is fun. They say it'll be in an island, which is the original research lab. Okay, so it's gotta be like super connected to the originals then. I would just love for it to be, it's like, just do a new one. Maybe just pretend like the others didn't even happen. I don't know. I heard that, like, in the sequels of one of the Jurassic World movies, hi Mark, that they have like an auction house where rich people are bidding on the dinosaurs or something, and then everything goes crazy. I kind of want to watch them. I hear that they're not good, but I do admit I like dinosaurs and like spectacle. The spectacle of the first Jurassic Park wasn't even that great, because once like the dinosaurs, like there's some dinosaurs that get loose and start attacking all the tourists. It's just the flying pterodactyls that like they would like lift some people up and the people would freak out. It would be better if it was 80 raptors running around biting everybody, but that would be too gory and gruesome. Unfortunately, the Jurassic Park IP is PG-13 typically, yeah? Bryan Cranston. I remember thinking that movie sucked. If the Godzilla 2014 had Bryan Cranston, I thought that movie sucked because didn't like the cast. Well, I liked some characters that literally don't stick around very much. The rest of it focused on, like, Bryan Cranston's military son, and I guess the guy had a girlfriend or something, and she's not even in the movie much. I remember just thinking it was kind of, I wasn't impressed. I don't know. It was, like, it was a good spectacle, but I need more. I need more from my blockbusters, I suppose. Wasn't it also, like, it took place in Japan, right? But they didn't even really focus on any of the Japanese characters. That would have been way more interesting. I just didn't like Sun Guy. The auction one was the second Jurassic World movie, Fallen Kingdom. I plan to rewatch that soon. I want to watch it. Maybe I can do that in the movie night sometime. I was reminded, though, I was thinking earlier today, man, I like mushrooms. Mushrooms are awesome. Oh, that's right. There's a mushroom documentary that I want to watch. Let me remind Lamb before I forget, because I forget all the time. Mina actually got confused at me earlier today. They told me something, and I immediately forgot, and then they reminded me again. And I was like, why didn't you tell me? And Mina's like, I did tell you. Do you just not remember things? And I'm like, yeah, I don't remember things. Mushroom documentary. I don't have the mental capacity to type out the full sentence. Hey, Lamb, remember that mushroom documentary? We should consider watching it. I just sent him mushroom documentary with an ovo face. This is the ovo. I should educate you guys a little bit. For bodies, you can also see my little ghost saying it too. So this is ovo. This is owo. This is a variant of ovo. Hi, Project. Wait, oh no, everything's all in caps on the ghosts. So you're not able to get the full nuance of the different faces. Yeah. Those are my favorite little emojis to use. Well, they're not really emojis, they're like texticons. It's a documentary about mushrooms, yes. And I think it's all about, like, the magic of mushrooms and the healing properties that they have. Pretty cool stuff. Did you know that there's mushroom coffee in my house? I didn't order it. I never thought it sounded appealing. I don't want mushroom coffee. In my opinion, at this point, just have soup. Why drink it as a coffee? You want it as a soup. Even though I guess it's the same shit, right? Person who got the mushroom coffee, I think they added a little bit of cream to it or something, and they said it's like fine, it's okay, it tastes like soup. Well, then just present it like soup. Put it in a bowl. The cringe one for me was the third one, Jurassic World Dominion, where they brought back the original cast. Yeah, they gotta bring back the original cast because... Oh my god, I remember them. It's kind of lame. That's what, like, a lot of IPs do. They find contrived ways to just drag people back. Technically, Well, I don't know how the second Jurassic Park book is, but they didn't even need to bring back Ian Malcolm, but I wouldn't say that felt like pushing it. Like, they just brought back Ian Malcolm, and that's fine. I want to read the second book. I haven't been reading much, but because I'm in such a lethargic state lately, and antisocial kind of, maybe I can find it in me to actually read it, because I heard that it's way different than the movie. Found out pumpkin spice lattes aren't pumpkin flavor. Yeah, they just taste like the spices that get put on in pumpkin pie and stuff. And I have a mixed feelings about them. Sometimes I can kind of like them. Hi, Platinum. I would say my day's going pretty good. I'm a little bit low energy, so I feel a bit guilty presenting thyself to everybody. Because I usually want to be more energetic for you guys. I worry that whenever I'm like low energy, like if there's any energy vampires here, I don't have any energy for you to feed off of, and it makes me feel terrible. I'm okay with energy vampires. Good to see Synth again. Yeah. I have it set up to where, if you look below it, I do request you not, like, go crazy just because it's new. And I've also made it really expensive to try and drain y'all's points, because some of the long-running regulars probably have 80 million points because they have nothing to do with them. You can summon my other forms. You can summon my human form, you can summon Nanessa, or you can summon, like, a different costume if you want. Now, obviously, I wouldn't recommend summoning Synth because I'm already out. Although I feel bad, maybe a new person who doesn't, like, know what the whole Synth and Nanessa shit is, maybe they'll summon Synth and not realize, you know what I mean? Love confession? Late. I find that your name is super attractive and hard to say, because I think it's late, or it's light, and I'm pretty sure it's late, because I know how to read English, I think. But I've always found that to be a very mysterious quality about you. It's what I really like in a man. I like being confused by men. Misled. Sometimes corrected, because sometimes you do tell me how to say it. I find that to be very, very attractive. And I love you. You will hoard your points? Are you never gonna use your points? Ever? You'll keep it forever? I'm okay with that. I closed down my notepad, which means that I've run out of things to talk about. But hey, have you guys seen this game? This game looks cool. It's called Deep State. It looks like it's kind of inspired by games like Deus Ex and etc. Make sure you add it to your wish list. I have it on my wish list. I'll buy this as soon as it comes out. Look at the fourth picture. Like, this looks cool. Deep State is a retro FPS that combines elements of the immersive sim genre with classic 90s FPS action. Travel the globe, navigating expansive levels, offering multiple routes and ways to complete objectives as you try and uncover the truth behind a top-secret black project. Done by Frogman Dev. I love the line in Bram Stoker's Dracula where Lucy said she's almost 20 and practically hag. I feel like back in the ye olde times, I think if you were 20, you would be considered hag, and also people would be like, you're still alive? Whoa. Because back then, I mean, I think you were expected to get married like really, really, really young. So Lucy wasn't married even though she was 20, so I guess at that point, everyone was like, what the fuck? But she did get married. I think she got married before she ended up, you know. Immersive sim, I'm in. You ever hear of Gloomwood? Yes, Gloomwood is the game that's kind of inspired by Thief a little bit, right? I saw Mina play the demo for it a while back. It's definitely not like Thief exactly. It's its own beast. I think it's one of those games to where you walk up behind somebody and then you hit a contextual button and it kills them, something like that. Mina would remember better. Deep State game is turning out very cool. Yeah, I'm really interested in it. Talk to the dev, very cool guy too. I really like whenever you see games, indie games that are coming out, and you can tell that they're inspired by certain games or certain IPs that aren't typically the go-to inspiration for a lot of projects, if that makes sense. Like, oh, he seems like he's more inspired by Deus Ex or maybe other games rather than Doom or Quake, you know? Because I feel like more things tend to be inspired by Doom and Quake rather than Deus Ex. But then again, Deus Ex would be kind of ambitious to replicate or try to emulate, right? But I assume it's not going to be as complex as Deus Ex is. You need a whole team for that. I feel like one dev trying to do Deus Ex would be, like, impossible. So that's why I think indie devs tend to not take overly ambitious, like, projects. Because you just don't got the resources to do it. Getting so many indie boomer shooters these days. Yeah, Mina and me were kind of talking about that, earlier. Talking about, like... Well, Mina, you can take it from here. You know how to talk, don't you? She married during the movie, right? I think Lucy did get married during the movie. And then later, I think that outfit she was in was supposed to be her bridal gown, and she got buried in it. Come to think of it, they did have shorter lifespans then. Yeah, like, whenever, like, in ye olden times, I mean, you didn't really have as much advanced medicine and everything. So if you got, like, oh god, I got the chicken pox, and then your brain explodes because you don't got medicine to tackle it, you know what I mean? It's very unfortunate. Deus Ex is very underrated. The closest thing I've seen that's been mentioned in an indie game was Streets of Rogue, even though it's a roguelike. I guess at this point, Deus Ex is underrated because we have a lot of generations of new people, young people that have never even played it. And never will play it because it looks old, or they don't like how the controls feel. Like, if like, a Zoomer tries it, they might, like, drop it and be like, I don't like it. So I guess kinda, but there was a time where I guess Deus Ex was considered the best PC game of all time. It was, like, pretty agreed on for a while. But times changed. There's people now that think original Resident Evil 4 sucks, so it's all downhill from here. Wanted to try Revision, but got told that mod is awful. There is a good Deus Ex mod. I don't know what it's called. I think Rosso Dude did it. It's like, it rebalances the game completely, and it seems like it makes it a more fleshed out game. GMDX VRSD. Isn't it like, it's a mod for Deus Ex, but Rosso Dude took the mod and tweaked it further to improve it even more. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, so, Mina, would you say it's objectively the best way to play the game? Mina, though, is like, Mina's kind of like me. Mina's like, you should experience the vanilla version first of a game before you mod it. And I kind of stand by that. I dread ever, like, playing that version of Deus Ex, though, because if I play that version, I think they nerf I think it's called, like, the Dragon Tooth sword. They nerf my sword that literally is so OP. Once you get it, you can literally kill everybody with 2 hits. Whack, whack, boom. It made the game, like, way too easy, but I loved it. Like, wait a second. I can exploit this? Wait a minute, I don't have to worry about stealth. I can just run up like an idiot and just, like, whack people. Like, I can't help it. I can't help it. I know I should respect the game more and play it, like, a more stealthy and sophisticatedly way, but my sword is strong, so I can't help it. If you let me do something, I will. I know people who think the original RE4 sucks. They are the ones who tried it for minutes after playing the remake and dropping it because the controls suck, even though they would get used to them if they played it more than 30 minutes. Everything nowadays is homogenized, though. People, like, a lot of people, they play a game, and if it doesn't play like every other game, they just hate it. Like, wait a second. You can't crouch? Dropped. Like, why is the shoot button here? Dropped. Etc. Tank controls, this is so weird. I could never play this. Dropped. But I think it makes it gamey and different, right? It's like, no, tank controls are bad. Like, they should have just done analog controls from the very beginning. Oh, okay. Just weird to me. First time I played Heretic, I used Jeezy Doom and I didn't know I wasn't supposed to have crouch and mouse look. Ah, yes. Lots of Doom maps and games, etc. Like, sometimes it takes me a bit to figure out, like, wait, am I supposed to jump and crouch in this one, or am I not? And then you find out you're not supposed to be jumping over obstacles because it kind of breaks the game, sort of. They don't want to waste time learning, even though games are there to pass time. I guess it's just people's capacity for handling any resistance varies from person to person. A lot of people just want to be able to hop in something and it be clear-cut and easy to get into right away. A lot of people they just don't feel like studying or working really hard to get good at something, I guess. But there's always people who are willing to do that. Or sometimes if a game overwhelms somebody, they might put it off because it's a little bit overwhelming. To a degree, if I wanted to be, like, human and empathetic, I guess I can understand why. Because there's some games that I'll try to get into that's a little bit too overwhelming for me, but usually that's more like if there's too many menus. I remember I pushed through and I was really glad I did, but when I first played Metal Gear Solid 5, the HUD and the interface and all the, like, menu management was, like, really overwhelming. It wasn't like item management, it was like a bunch of, like, I don't know what you call them. Just a bunch of shit. And it was scary, but you get used to it. But if a game, like, Mina, what is that game that's kind of inspired by Diablo? No, it flat out is, like, Diablo Love Letter. And the tree is, like, insane. Yeah, Poe 2. What does that mean again? Tell me the first word. Path of Exile. Path of Exile 2? Is it Path of Exile? Yeah. Path of Exile would be something that I would, like, have to drop because I don't have the brain to process it, probably. Probably? I'll be real, since I've grown up with 2D console games and isometric PC games, tank controls are weird to me. I'm still trying to get used to them. It can take a bit. I feel, though, like, you play one tank controls game, especially like a Resident Evil, because, like, I feel like it's easier to get used to Resident Evil than it's easy to get used to Tomb Raider, if we're talking tank control games. So if we're strictly speaking Resident Evil, you play a Resident Evil game, and you just push yourself to play through the entire game, you will get tank controls down pretty decently within that one game, you know? And then once you're broken in, it's kind of like riding a bike. You never fully forget tank controls. Speaking of tank controls, I played a little 20-minute game yesterday called Rental. It was a game jam game. It was like 20 minutes. It was very cute. I have a plush for it ordered. Very excited for it. But the game itself is just a little game jam. You walk around a house and it's fixed camera. And the controls were free at that point. You pick up a bunch of shit, and then you go to a mirror place where suddenly it becomes first-person view, and then it became tank controls. Does RE4 controls count as tank controls? Yep. They are 100% tank controls. They're just not fixed camera. It's over the shoulder with tank controls. Is it Animal Crossing but spooky? Well, the art style definitely seems like it's inspired by Animal Crossing, but it's not Animal Crossing in its gameplay or anything. Rhea showed me the next game that they're working on. It also looks like Animal Crossing, and it looks very cute. Let me pull up what it was called. I think it should be in the game discussion chat. Mircia. Literally, this is an Animal Crossing pro tag. Are they wearing, like, a net? Or are they holding a net, I meant to say? Yeah, it looks like they're wearing a little star net. Like, it is so Animal Crossing, but it's so cute. Look at how cute. But anyway, I feel like we can go ahead and start up Devil May Cry 3. I do feel a little bit weird, though, because I'm not quite at full energy yet. I know I've said that a lot. I hope I can properly enjoy my playthrough, because I love this game. We just beat Nevin The big mistake that I was making with Nevin is I didn't realize that you could punish her when she goes in for the kissy. I was too focused on being scared of what happens if I fuck up. So I would keep running from her. So I'm still like fumbling a little bit in the game because I don't really remember how everything works, but we're getting through it like pretty smoothly for the most part. Hello, Blanca. I'll be right back. Let me piss. Oh, do you just not like the gameplay parts late? I have a new charging cable. It makes things better. Be right back. This cable has this, it's really long, so I have it tied up with a rubber band. Wait, accidentally hit the wrong button. It's dragging its weight. Where'd the rubber band go? Oh my god, it's gone! Oh no, it's not. Wait, now the cable's too long. I don't like it like this. How about... How do I tie this up? Here we go, hold on. Ugh. I don't like people inviting me to parties in PlayStation chat. But, I'll be right back, actually, really quick. Let's see what this is about. I have to turn on my TV, though. RE1 Remake is missing all of the charm of the original in dialogue and area feel, and fuck Crimson Heads. Sounds like you're bad at handling Crimson Heads. They're actually pretty easy to deal with if you just burn them. It has a different aesthetic vibe to it, though. Like, Resident Evil 1 has a very particular, like, vibe to it. It's very, like, brightly lit and not... I mean, it can be moody at times, but for the most part, it doesn't, like, have overly dreadful atmosphere. But I like both, like, as different things. Now, hopefully this game is loud enough. Is this loud enough? Should I turn it up a tiny, tiny bit more? I don't mind doing that a little bit. Trying to be, like, less scared. Now, it's been a flat week since I last played, I would say. So it's going to be a little bit awkward kind of, like, hopping back to this. But I will see what I can do. Unfortunately, I will have to disable the ghost, so I don't have too much stuff kind of, like, distracting me. Yeah, it does sound like maybe a little bit too quiet. Where is my audio volume when I talk? Yeah, I have it pretty loud. Like, for my talking. But I didn't have the game audio as bad as, like, my usual talking audio, I think, right? I turn it up a little bit. We'll just do baby steps. So, we're gonna go to Devil May Cry 3. And then after we finish 3, go to 4. And then we'll go to 2, maybe? And then we'll play, 5. I don't know if I'm gonna do it back to back, though. I probably won't play Baldur's Gate 3. I don't feel like I have the time for it, and I don't think I want to make the time for it. Even though it looks really cool and appealing for what it is, and it even looks interesting to me, I feel like I would rather, like, just use the time it would take to play that to, like, do the Yakuza series. Maybe I'm overestimating how long it'll be, but I don't know. Oh, you're right. So, okay. So, once we beat 3, then we'll do 4, then we'll do the reboot, then we'll do 2, and then we'll do 5. Devil May Cry Reboot is actually pretty solid for what it is as its own little game. Virgil cutscenes. I like this guy's voice actor.
And the one who will lift the incantation is you. His own son. It must be fate.
Does that woman really bother you?
What are you talking about?
Why didn't you kill her? Perhaps because she's your daughter. Did some pesky fatherly love get in your way?
That's none of your...
To further your study of the black arts, you sacrificed your loving wife to become a devil as well. Knowing this, I thought you'd be more useful to me. But I was wrong. No.
Hi, Golden.
Attainment of power is incomplete.
What about you? You're an incomplete being as well. Both demon and human blood mingle in your veins.
Shut up. Now that the final door is open, I have no use for you.
Virgil totally doesn't respect that guy. I'm starting, you know what? I'm starting to think he doesn't respect that guy. Hi, Church. Virgil is so cool, and he's super attractive.
Check your balls.
I like treating him like eye candy. Yeah, I respect Virgil. I wanna play as him and take that coat off. Whenever he has his vest out and his bare arms exposed. I actually really like his coat, though. His coat is fabulous. I'm disrespectfully staring, I'm not gonna lie. Do I want to buy any actions? I haven't really been... Ooh! Oh, well, I'm not really good with Nevin. I don't want to invest too much into that. How does this work? By spinning... hold down R1 and back on left stick and then press triangle. Sure, why not? Nevin is very cool, though. Oh yeah, he's got a spammy projectile that you can do. He's pretty not gonna like. Virgil's fantastic. I just want Devil May Cry characters to go back to looking like Capcom art. I don't want them to look realistic anymore. It's just not as fun. What does this do? Oh, I think this is a distance closer. The bats, this just kind of... I won't worry about it too much right now. It's my Oni-chan, he's so cool. Let's... Oh! They don't put a statue right here. I wanted to switch weapons. Oh, look, we got a bunch of little other masks. I love the crystals. Can I do the cool trickster? There's like, or can only Virgil do that? There's like a trickster move to where you like kind of just jump up in the air or something like that. How is the music, by the way? It's not very musical right now. It's mostly ambience. I have it on full volume and I can't hear it very good, but I'm worried that if I turn it up so you guys can like super clearly hear it, I worry that once the like action music kicks in that you won't be able to hear anything I say. Virgil, like, it's weird. Dante looks really good in 5, I guess, but Virgil looks a little bit odd, and they're the same face, right? Think it's Virgil's skill to teleport up? Okay. That sounds about right then. Is Virgil's, like, trickster as good as Dante's, or is it more limited? So this Dante voice actor, isn't it not the same as the Devil May Cry 1 Dante? Because I'm pretty sure Dante has had multiple voice actors already. So even though the new stuff's not going to have the old voice actor, I mean, I'm not unused to that, right? Kind of limited since it doesn't give a dash. So Virgil doesn't have this then? Ooh. Cool particle effects. I hope I'm going the right way. It's been a flat week since I've, like, last played this. It's like, Pumpkin, your memory can't be that bad. It is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait, no. I want that shit. Hey, harmless. Alright, I did see that there's, like, a path up here. Did I already finish this? I think it's just a shortcut to get back here. The next thing that we do we have to go on that ride? Where you're kind of stuck in one location for a while? And then you're on a moving platform. Not going upwards, but you're on a rail. Hold on, I gotta practice Stainer. I really like that you can dash and then do the 1000 Stainer if you're just mashing. Unfortunately, whenever you do the dash, it kind of knocks him away. I'm kind of eating up time. It's going to hurt my score. I am not overly worried about those orbs because I'm good. Alright, I went the wrong way. I tried to do the Bayonetta dodge in the air. Oh. I want to finish this. Yay! Whenever you have different weapons,
Come and get me.
I think your taunt changes based on what weapon you have, but I think some weapons will have the same taunt. I don't think it's like endless, right? Volume is good? Awesome, thank you. Okay, this way. Alright. I got a little bit lost. Whee! Oh, right. I can't use Nevin yet because, once you start a chapter, I keep hoping that they'll put a statue right then and there, but they don't. Here we go. I think I got a key item from here earlier. I guess I'm supposed to go that one way now? Like, over there on the left side? Wait, wait. Alright, let's temporarily do this. Okay. Other Tamagotchi? Yeah, it's a little ghost. I might not have the ability to do the move that I like even. I don't think I could even do this. I don't think I can do much with this right now, right? What if I do it like Stinger? Hold on, like... Nope, doesn't work like that. Wait a minute, how did I do that? You saw that? I did the... Nah, I suck. Filtered. I'm filtered. I don't want to spend money on it yet. Maybe in a replay. I want to save all my money for other stuff. I'll buy myself a blue orb, even though I don't really need it. Not at the moment. I'll need it for Virgil. I want as much health as I can get for him. I want Rebellion instead of Nevin. Even though I love Nevin. Don't get me wrong. I love her. He looks like he's sleeping, like he's yawning. Oh, that's a lot of money, actually. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy that. This guy looks like he's scheming. This guy, he is asleep. I guess I'm not buying anything after all. But, I mean, let me look at my health again. Yeah, I'm fine for now. Oh, wait. No. Devil May Cry. Hi, Ghost. Does have a basic move list? Hold on, let me, No. I'm doing different buttons on the D-pad. Are you even able... Are you allowed... Oh, you are allowed to look. Wait, wait, wait. It doesn't... Huh? Okay, here we go. Keep the left stick neutral and press triangle while in tune-up mode. Attack the enemy using multiple bad strikes. Tap left on the left stick and press up. Jam session. Yeah, this is the move that I always like to do. It's very satisfying. Pick your guitar with blinding speeds. Summon in a massive horde of bloodthirsty bats to attack enemies. Repeatedly press triangle while executing a type 2 combo. Triangle. This one. Okay. Lift. Alright. Okay, okay. I'll practice a little bit. Imagine me using that against a boss. I could never. I'm not good enough. But I want to do the move. Just once. Is that okay? Yeah. You don't mind. You don't mind. Okay. I'm gonna play my guitar for you. Hold on. It's so much fun. I love purple though. How are you doing, Ghost? Are you still playing Phantasmagoria? No, I didn't mean to... I'm not good enough to do it. Let me just get a B rating. Ba-da-doo. Oh, you finished it? Was it your first time playing it? Yay! We did it! Yeah, so I remember I found out about Phantasmagoria and I was really excited because it gave me Resident Evil 1 vibes in its atmosphere. Like if you play Resident Evil 1 and then look at Phantasmagoria, they have a very similar vibe. So I thought that like Phantasmagoria was going to be like maybe survival horror dream that I just overlooked, but it's more of it is a point and click adventure and it's way goofier than I expected. And maybe a little bit dull at times. It wasn't as good as I hoped it would be, but I still really like it. You probably would like the second one more. I saw a whole, like, review of Phantasmagoria 2. So unfortunately it's all spoiled for me, but it's very cool. Neat top, thank you. Alright, I'm switching weapons now. Wait. Evan Rebellion. Isn't this the game where you can play solely as a sword? Play as a sword? What do you mean? Like, use it? Like, using only your sword as a weapon? A sword mode? Like, oh, a sword master mode, right? You can do that. I just always do, oh, model play. I don't know about that. Maybe that's something that people do to fuck around, but there's nothing official about that I know of. What was the item that I just got? I didn't read, the description. Come on. Whatever. Wait, am I supposed to go through the door that, like, can go to multiple different areas? Now if I go in here again... Isn't it supposed to take me to different places? Hi, Cream. For its age, this game holds up. Oh, absolutely. This game's fantastic. It still feels really good to play. Same with 4. Let me go this way. I also really like how the camera zooms out so far, making everything feel very, like, big and imposing. And it's so far out that you just mostly hear the water, because the camera's closer to the water and further away from Dante. And, like, all your action sounds a little bit more further away. I love that. That's, like, good presentation. That's cool. The power of fixed camera and cinematic qualities in a good way. Hold on, let me study this water texture. It's not very good. I'm just joking. Well, I'm not joking, but I'm just bullying it for fun. The idea is really cool, though. I think it's not that the water looks bad. I think it's the HD version that makes it look a little bit rough. It looks overly sharpened. I don't really need a green health. I kind of want it, though, for fun. Like, it's there. It's free. I'm pretty sure I come back here later, right? To go on that rail ride later. Fixed camera can be either good or bad. Very rarely do I think fixed camera is bad. It depends on if you know what you're doing with how you place the camera. Because if you poorly think it out, it could be rough. See, this is where we start dealing with these little things. Normally, I just jump up behind them and slash downwards. I can't fucking see. Huh? Did I not dive into it? I must be too low. Or I'm misreading my positioning. Oh. I hate them so much. I lost all my health just being stupid to these guys. I haven't played Onimusha, but I want to. It's just not on my radar. Like, I mean, it's on my radar, but not as a very super planned immediate thing. Wait a minute, can I do this? What's happening? We're doing Devil May Cry 3. Ooh, we can do that. Hold on. Hello? There you are. I think there's a path down here, right? Here we go. Am I supposed to just go back? Is that a moon in a cave? I think I'm probably going the right way because they gave me a special cutscene to introduce that one enemy. We haven't done this yet, I don't think. Wait. Didn't we? Wait. No, right. This was a little light puzzle thing. We already did this. Didn't we already go in here? Thank Trickster at its max power. It'll make it to where I can dive like 3 times, or dash 3 times. I'm confused. I thought we were supposed to recurrently keep going in this door, or am I supposed to hit a switch and then it changes where it leads me? Kinetica? I don't know if I've heard of that. Yeah, I guess we're doing the right thing. Now we have to fight the damn spiders. I hate them so much. right. Fire properties, huh? I thought I dodged. I need to roll more. So I'm trying to roll right now, but I keep jumping instead by accident. Ah! No, it's over! Oh. No, we don't need that. Spiders are annoying, but I'm also an idiot. Hi, Crimson. It's like, I want to roll, but I just jump instead. And unfortunately, when I'm in combat, it's like I try to do this, but there's a slight delay before you do your trickster dash. So I usually just get hit instead. Damn, they have range on them. Here's the other one. You move around too much. Did I kill both of them at the same time? Whenever you seem to get behind them, just beat the shit out of them. I just need a pity health now. So if you're a demon, you're automatically good at soccer? Hey! Oh, I thought that was a blue orb for a second. I got excited. Oh yeah, I still haven't purchased an air hike. So you're not able to kind of like jump up on the wall, at least not here. Oh, this... Here we go. Cutscene. Does that mean we fight Virgil next?
Well, that was quick.
You already know that if you shoot me in the head, it doesn't do anything to me. But I guess
So what if I did?
she might as well try and act like she can defend herself.
Ooh, I love a fast woman.
He was obsessed with becoming the devil, so much he killed his